Let me start at the beginning. Way before the ratchetness, before they raped our women. Way black. Black in the time, a woman can't come from a man, so she birthed mankind through that holy yoni in between her legs.
But the most important goddesses were black, not just for the African now, in the civilization of the Greeks. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman who draws, who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her, is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the golden fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero, is a
What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.
I am a genius. My ancestors were geniuses. My ancestors have made me a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I am a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times, I must demonstrate excellence because I am a
I said this one's for you. I said this one's for you.
This one is for you. This one is for you. Family, we are building tonight. We are up. We are live. I think the black lines are open. The black lines should be open already. No, I ain't opening. I'm slipping. It's cool. It's cool. I'm opening on right now so that we can get straight into this conversation. Without any further ado, family, this is your opportunity to talk about some stuff that you might want to talk about. Let's do some real building tonight. Let's learn something. I see Cleveland been down here adjusting my shit. I don't like them touching my stuff, but I want them to experience this stuff and experience the power of this internet. All right, family. So come on out, join us. Let's build. Make sure you like and share. That's right. Click the like button. Go on, handle your business. Click the like button. If you ain't subscribed, subscribe. You know, turn around, look at your neighbor, say, neighbor, we gonna subscribe to Gye-Nyame.media. Now, you can subscribe on Facebook, but family, I want y'all to come out and check out the home that y'all built. It's because of your support. Those few of you, it's because of your support that we have been able to move to this next level. So before we go any further, let me go on and show you what we got. Let me show you what we rocking with. I want to make sure that y'all can see what we rocking with. So I'm putting on a new scene. We're going to do out the busting out the box thing. And we're going to go straight over here to Gye-Nyame.media. Oh, man. There it go. There it go. It should be popping up on your screen any second now, because y'all a little bit behind me. So I'm going to wait. Right? I'm waiting. I'm being patient. Yes, I am. So now, we up. It's up. Here we go, family. Listen. So here you go. So this is the home of G&J Media. This is the home for those daily toasters. Those individuals that, you know, that do their toast. Now, we got functions working, and we're working on some other functions as well. Now, we're going to be able to provide streaming, but, of course, I'm going to have to, I'm going to have to charge for that. You know what I'm saying? If you are a subscriber, if you are a supporter of G&J Media, you ain't got to worry about that. But if not, you got to support the site. But streaming will be available. Now, right now, you got Restream up here, but eventually we're going to have our own streaming platform that we're going to be able to share our message with the world in the way that we want. I'm still going to be streaming on those other platforms if y'all comfortable over there. But when you come to this page, you got two things. First, you got the window where you can go to our shop. Yep. There you go right there. You know, get those Gye-Nyame Journey products. I ain't got all of our products up there. We got the Daily Toaster up, though. Those that want those Daily Toaster shirts, and you get them in the colors that you want. You're not limited here like at the other store. So you come in, you get the colors that you want, right? You know what I'm saying? Because it's about us expressing. Now, family, I would suggest the first color you get is your color. What do you mean your color, Brother Hot Tip? That's why you got to go to freegnjecourse.com, freegnjecourse.com, so that you know what I'm talking about, so that you get on vibe with us, right? You know what I'm saying? So you get on vibe with us, so that you could join the tribe or build your own tribe, and let us set up a declaration of independence and have peace talks. You know what I'm saying? You know, we are, like I said, we could build. You know what I'm saying? Now, so let me go on back. Where was I at? I lost my spot. Where was I? Okay, I'm right here. Okay, cool. So I want to go back. We're gonna go back, because I want y'all to see the site, because it's certain things that you need to know. All right. So when you come and you sign up, right? When you come, you see what's up, right? When you come and you sign up, right? You're gonna boom. You're gonna go to sign up,
Let me click it just so we can experiment. You're going to put your name in. You're going to put your email address. You're going to set up your password. We're going to make sure you're not a robot. Then you sign up, right? After you sign up, it'll allow you to enter. Now, this is what makes this site different. Now, I might have to go back out because of just the way it is. So I'm going to go back out and I'm going to open it back up. It's kind of temperamental right now. We're working on it. It's waiting for y'all. It's like, you promised us 1,000 users. So, hey, take your time. Take your time. Brother Hot Tim keeps his word. We're going to build up to 1,000. There we go. So now, you're going to be able to upload your own videos. You're going to be able to put links on here to videos that you want. Now, but this is it. This is the rule. In order to be able to chat with other people and to follow other people and to be able to be followed yourself, the first thing you have to do is set up an introduction video. What this mean? This means that you're going to have to pull out your phone or you're going to have to turn on your webcam. And you're going to have to be like, peace, my name is Brother Hot Tim. I'm a nation builder, and I'm looking for other nation builders so that we could get together and we could build. You know what I'm saying? You can reach me at blah, blah, blah. You could blah, blah, blah. I'll be up on this site often. Boom. You leave that video. Once you leave that video there, what it gives people an opportunity to do is to like your video or dislike your video. But they'll be able to make comments, and then we can start discussion, because we're just not going to have open discussion where you could just go on and just all of a sudden pop off and just write. No, we want to have backup for what you're saying. We want to see, because I wanted something where individuals could have like a video diary that they share with the world. You share your thoughts. You could post up videos. You feel like posting up this video. You want to post up the Wiz? Have at it. Just don't get me in trouble. Shit. You know what I'm saying? You made a little documentary, or you made a video. You recording your life. Something interesting happens. Not only can you post it up on all those other sites, but you can post it up on our site. And that's the piece that I'm so excited about, because this is ours. Right? And we can have discussions. And we go back and forth with video, or we go back and forth with words, but we could just build and enjoy ourselves, right? This is our playground. Now, my question is, what we going to do with it? What we going to do with it? We're going to let it sit, right? We're going to let it sit. Nobody going to use it? Or you going to come and you going to sign up? Just to support, right? Free to sign up, free to have the basic stuff. Like the being able to upload videos and stuff. But the streaming aspect of it, once we really get it going, the streaming aspect of it is a little expensive, right? So I'm going to need some help from the fam, some more help than the help that I have right now, to make sure that we're able to maintain it. But I'm gonna hold it up as long as I possibly can. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to hear people talking, we don't do nothing. Nah, shit. I'm laying something out so that we could do. I'm laying something out so that we could start playing on this, figuring it out, learning all the stuff we could do. You're like, Brother Hot Tim, did you know you could do this? No, I didn't know that. Oh, shit. Oh, wow. Brother Hot Tim, did you know you could add this to that? What? I didn't know that. What? Let me call my webmaster. Let's get this shit up. Let's build it up to the point to where we are totally satisfied with it. See, part of freedom, part of independence, part of us striving for liberation is that we are going to receive some shit in the raw. This is our social media experiment in the raw. This means this is the wild open west. This is the wild frontier, and it has to be tamed. So that means we got to get out and we got to work with it. We got to get out and we got to build log cabins. We got to set up. We got to, right now, we got to light our rooms and shit with fire right now in this. Because we don't have all that shit. We don't have the money to compete with the Facebooks and the YouTubes. But we got the money to do the basic shit. And we have for the longest been able to take the basic and turn it into something that everybody wants. And that's what the challenge is for us here at Gye-Nyame Journey. We're going to turn it into something that everybody else wants, and we're going to hold on to it. We gonna hold on to it, and we gonna make them jealous. They gonna try to shut us down. They gonna try to do a whole bunch of shit, but they're not gonna be able to do it. You know why? Because we gonna have the support. We got the support of the people, the core, a tight circle around us that's like, yo, we got a lawyer in our midst. It's gonna be like, yo, wait, hold on. That's not legal. They can't do that. They can't do that, brother Tim. Don't worry about that shit. Right? So now when you go to your 3 bars, now you ain't going to have as much stuff as I, because I'm an administrator. But you got your home. You get to see what videos are trending on here. You got your account. You got your channel. Dashboard. You can check out your subscribers. Now, in order for you to chat, right, you have to be seen. And you're not seen here unless you're doing some work. Which means you got to put up a video. Right? Get to go check out your comments. People gonna come by your page and leave you some comments. But since it's just me and a couple of people up here who haven't put their video up, out and finish the goddamn application. It's not hard. Put your name in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the CIA. At least I don't think so. You know, hey, I'm just saying. That's where that's at. All right. So we're going back. Let's get to these folk tales real quick. Let's get back to these folk tales. Oh, not folk tales, tribal quotes. My fault. I should have stayed out there because I want y'all to be able to see the quotes. All right. So right now, we are on, if I'm correct, the 2nd chapter. Yep. Okay, cool. I know where we at. So let me find it in this book so I can find the page. Centering, potent center. That's the 2nd chapter. I landed right on it. Proverb 12. There is truly no expanding without centering. Okay, cool. Let me go on to it. Sorry, fam. Page 121. All right. This is the first one. Now, of course, remember, this is not the writable PDF. When you purchase the book, you will get the writable PDF. I have not put it up yet. I'm just, trying to build the buzz for it. I'm trying to wait for the 21 Day Nguza Saba Challenge to come out as well. So that, we can help guide you a little bit more in the use of these books and these proverbs and these exercises that you're going to start seeing real soon. As a matter of fact, we're gonna be honored by Baba Darrell Green, somebody who has been practicing the martial arts for over 42 years. Is gonna come and create an e-course through Gye-Nyame Journey to help those of you that might be trapped in a house that's looking for ways to stay healthy in a small space. You know what I'm saying? Give you some moves, some breathing exercises so that you can improve your life. Gonna be coming live to Gye-Nyame Journey. It's a beautiful thing. All right, so Proverb 2:12. Say the knowledge holders. There's truly no expanding without centering. A person is foolish not to contact the center. Say the knowledge holders. Say the knowledge holders. There is no true expanding without centering. A person is foolish not to contact the center. Say the knowledge holders. Next proverb. Second chapter, 13th proverb. There's no aligning without centering, said the knowledge holders. Messages cannot be sent without centering. Next. Centering opens up others' eyes, said the knowledge holders. Centering is awakening. For some reason, that just don't feel right. So 8:13. So 8:20. Ah, yeah, that's not right. Let me go on. I'm going to move up one. I'm sorry. So here's the first one. My fault. The uncentered self cannot agree on its direction. It is weak in force, say the knowledge holders. The uncentered self cannot agree on its direction. It is weak in force, say the knowledge holders. Next one. The uncentered self has given in to outer force, say the knowledge holders. It sends worship in the wrong direction. And the last one for the day, at the center is the great timekeeper, where is also the power for judging and measuring, say the knowledge holders. Those are the three. The first three was a mistake. I apologize. So let's read them again. Starting from number 3, we got at the center is the great timekeeper, where is also the power for judging and measuring. The uncentered self has given in to outer force, say the knowledge holders. It sends worship in the wrong direction. The uncentered self cannot agree on its direction. It is weak in force, say the knowledge holders. So let me make sure that y'all know that these lines are open. The black lines are open. The black lines are open. Just sent it out. The number is 614-556-4535. Once again, it's 614-556-4535. Let me check and see if there's anybody in the chat for Spreaker, just in case. Black lines are open. Black lines are open. All right. So, I don't know if anybody here. Anybody home? Anybody come to Gye-Nyame Journey Media? Anybody on GNJ.media? Is anybody on the GNJ site? That's all I want to know. All right. I'm trying to figure out, should we start with number 1, number 2, or number 3? Number 1, number 2, or number 3? Somebody throw up a number out there. If you out there, throw it up, throw it up, throw it up, throw it up. Throw it up, throw it up, throw it up. I should be able to see you in the chat. Somebody out there. Okay. I should be able to see you. Damn, that look good on that big TV. Man. Lord have mercy. Hold on. We're connected to your channels. Come on now. Stop playing. All right. So it look like it's just going to be me tonight. I'm going to give y'all another few seconds. Do 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 boom boom. Damn, that ambrosia good. Let me get some iron. Sitting up here, huh? I'm breaking the first rule. Don't get high off your own supply. But I guess if you make it, those rules don't apply. That rhyme. All right. So, since nobody responding out there, I will take number 1 first. The uncentered self cannot agree on its direction. It is weak in force, say the knowledge holders. Take a sip on that. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right, before we get to this, give you a couple seconds to get yourself together, get your life together, get your mind together, right? I asked a question this morning. I said, how does the body eliminate waste? What, my fault. In which method does the body eliminate the most waste? I asked the question again. In which form or which way does the body eliminate most waste? Because this is important for us. Those of you that's on the journey. It's important. Right? Because it fits in directly. You know, because the research that I'm finding is pointing out more and more things that's showing that, once again, shit, it's confirmation. We on the right path. A major practice in Gye-Nyame, at least in the old days, when, you know, with COVID coming on and shit like that, and you know, like I said, I'm getting busier and busier. One of the major pieces was breathing. Right? So I just gave it away. The biggest and the most waste is eliminated from your body through your breath. Oh, Brother Robert said, you talking about body or mind? The body, the actual physical body. And he's a science. No, he's a math teacher, so, but he still studies science. But anyway, you took too long, Rob. The body eliminates, and my numbers might be off, but somewhere, it's over 70% of the waste is pushed out the body through carbon dioxide. You know that stuff that you breathe out? Right? So those people that's trying to lose weight, one of the major things that nobody ever tell you to focus on, they tell you to focus on what you're eating. They tell you to focus on your exercise. But nobody ever says focus on your breath. Focus on your breathing. Now, not only does carbon dioxide help the body remove waste, it also helps with your circulation system. It helps expand the veins and the arteries that the blood flows through. It serves a purpose in the body, along with carrying out waste. And it's a very important aspect in your personal development, in the development of the being. We break it down into 5 parts: intuition, mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical. It contributes to all of those. And one of the things that we are afflicted with in these days and times is not only overeating, but overbreathing. Some of us are breathing so much that we're throwing our system out of balance. We're not giving carbon dioxide the time it needs to help do what it does in the body and to carry out the poisons. We're taking so many breaths that we're not even giving the carbon dioxide enough time to do what it's supposed to do. So a lot of that waste, because a lot of people talk about, well, you know, you look in your colon, you got shit piled up in your colon for a long time. But a lot of y'all got funky, stale air in your lungs that's carrying around a lot of trash that needs to be removed. And this process helps eliminate over 80% of the toxins in your body. So really, when it comes down to it, the major weight regulator in your body is your lungs. And I know nobody probably ever told you that. They're worried about what you eat. And I ain't saying the diet don't play a part in it. They're worried about how much you chew. I ain't saying that ain't got nothing to do with it. They're talking about you exercising. I ain't, even in the exercises we do, we overbreathe. What I'm saying is that when we're consciously breathing, because I want you to understand an important part of a lot of the breathing exercises that you will get is that there's always a hold. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. There's always a hold. Because the ancients intuitively knew that if carbon dioxide or whatever they called it back then that they're breathing out was coming out the body, they intuitively knew that it served a function, so they gave it time to do what it does. So not only do we need to make sure that we take our breath, we need to make sure that we hold it, and then occasionally, consciously, when we breathe out, whether it's through your mouth or through your nose, hold it. Allow your body to reset. Now, part of the thing that I'm doing right now, as far as one of my challenges, is I'm changing up my workout routine. So I was trying to run in the morning. I was running. I could run a mile, and I could run beyond a mile. You know what I'm saying? That's in me. That's just how I was bred. That was forced into me at a young age. You know what I'm saying? Running for my goddamn life. Running because my football coach gonna kill me if I give up. Running. Like I say, Gye-Nyame men and women are running men and women. Right? But what I have done is I said, okay, cool. I am going to practice restrictive breath walking until I'm able to practice restrictive breath running. And let me tell you something. If you want to work on your self-discipline, try holding your breath while you're in motion. Think about it. Let me tell you something. The walk that I started yesterday is harder than the mile that I was running. I come back sweating like I just got done running 1 or 2 miles because I'm walking and I'm retaining my breath and I'm allowing my lungs to sit empty. Now I want y'all to check this out and if you don't believe me, you could do the test yourself. Do the test yourself. They got these little meters that you can put on your finger or you can put on your body, and it will tell you how much oxygen you have in your blood. I want you to put that on your finger or put it on your body. Take a deep breath and hold it. And I want you to see your blood oxygen level while it's on that thing before it goes down 1 click. Most of your bodies are going to automatically start trying to fight you to take in more oxygen, even though your blood is full of oxygen. Now, what does this mean? This means that what a lot of the air that many of us are breathing out is not carbon dioxide, but it's actually still oxygen that did not have time to be assimilated into the body. Man, all right, that's a class. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go that deep. I'm just saying. So be on the lookout for the e-course. It's the Ashe breath, where I'm gonna start walking you through some of this stuff. I'm gonna demonstrate the walk. I'm gonna demonstrate all of this, all these different things. And I'm telling you right now, the system's gonna change your life. You incorporate the 21-day Nguza Cyber Challenge, and I'm saying in 21 days. I'm going to help you restructure your life. Help. I'm not going, help. Help. All right? You got to do the work. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Here we go. The uncentered self cannot agree on its direction. Let's just stop right there. So the name of this chapter, once again, as I discussed last week, is called The Potent Center. For those that don't know, potent means power, powerful, the potent center. So in this book, it often talks about the relationship with something higher, with a powerful being. And in this chapter, it talks about where this being dwells. This being dwells in the center. Where's the center? It depends on what perspective you look at it from. Think about that. Where's the center? Well, I could say the center is in me, but that depends on what I'm looking at. Because if I'm looking at the world, I'm definitely not the center of the world. And if looking from a solar system's perspective, the world is not the center of the solar system. If I'm looking at the galaxy, the solar system is not the center of the galaxy. If I'm looking at the super galaxy, we're not the center. The center depends on the perspective that you're looking at. So the center is nowhere and everywhere at the exact same time. So that means that, in a sense, a piece of the center is within you, but also is other centers outside of yourself, which means that we have multiple opportunities to get in tune with the center. I get in tune with the center of myself. I need to get in tune with the center of my family. I need to get in tune with the center of my tribe. I need to get in. So it's constant centers that we have to strive to get in contact with. And when we are in contact with the center, we become stable. Now, the power flows through us because of our stability. When we become unstable, we become powerless. So when I am centered and I am stable, I can find my direction. I know where I'm going. I'm sure about what I'm doing. Many of us have run into people who are uncentered and they appear lost. Many of the people in our family are uncentered and lost. But somebody's calling in. Who is it? And how are you doing this evening?
It's Shaka. Blessing.
All right, hey, what's going on, man? You better sign up for my site. All these calls you be making in, you better get on that site. Gye-Nyame.media.
What's the site again? What's it called?
Oh, my God. Y'all hear this?
Hold on, let me get a pen. Let me write it down.
Let him write it down. Okay, he called into the...
Say that.
It's Gye-Nyame.media. Robert, go and sign up for it, too. Gye-Nyame.media.
Gye-Nyame.
Now, let me talk to your son.
Media?
Yeah, let me talk to your son because he might be able to get it quicker. Nephew, take the phone from your daddy and take a note.
Yeah. Nah. What's up? What y'all talking about tonight? Did I miss the croak toe?
Oh, no. This is tribal quotes. I'm talking
tribal quotes. Okay, where the quote at? What is that? I'm ready for it.
All right, the uncentered self cannot agree on its direction. It is weak in force. Uncentered.
Oh yeah, the uncentered self. Go ahead.
Cannot agree on its direction.
Yeah.
It is weak in force, said the knowledge holders.
Mm-hmm. You know, I was shooting pool down in my basement. Realized how unlevel the table was. It kind of reminded me of this world today. See, because everybody is looking for somebody to do the right thing. But the piece is that it's hard to determine who is on the straight and narrow path when the plane is crooked.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. When the table is uncentered, when the whole table is uncentered, the balls are constantly seeking and moving to somewhere they're not supposed to be.
Now, somebody might get the notion that, hey, we can't do the things that the way that they said in the book, because when the book was written, you don't know how level the playing field was either. So maybe I gotta run to the extreme hill just to get where I'm trying to get to, right down where we at. Right? Because that's what it is. Now we're playing golf. Right? It's a whole different game than just trying to move balls from one space to the next. And that's why the uncentered self, in this analogy, what would weightlessness be?
What
would be the weightlessness? What would the equivalent to weightlessness be? Because here's the thing, is that progress today ain't about moving from one destination on a plane to another destination on a plane. We're talking about exponential. We're talking about rising. We're talking about, an elevated space, right? We can't get there. We can't get there without following the process. R. Kelly said, "I believe I can fly." Probably the most prophetic thing he ever said. So we I don't know where I was going with that. But anyways, that's what I'm talking about, progress. You're talking about the uncentered self.
Uncentered self can't find progress. It can't find direction.
Right.
It's lost.
It's even in all of its regular sensibilities, it done got smacked with a hollow hand to the ear. Its whole equilibrium is jammed up.
That's right. That's right. That's a good one. And we running around with people in leadership uncentered, or maybe they have a center that's counter to yours.
And when they move erratically, really all they trying to do is move in a straight line, because the playing field ain't level. And that's America. America has no level field, no level playing field. It's almost as bass backwards as what I said like 10 seconds ago.
It is weak in force. Force requires power.
Right.
It's weak in force. And then you also brought up the question, what is weightlessness? For weightlessness to happen, that the gravity has to be gone. Now, gravity is a force, if I'm correct. Somebody out there correct me.
G-force.
It's a force. It is weak in force, said the knowledge holders. So an uncentered self is, in a sense, like a body floating out in space without any gravity. It's just out there. It's just floating around. No force, no power.
It's just like a child trying to imitate Dragon Ball Z. Like, I done seen them, like, you power up and then they do the little flex with their muscle, but you don't see the momentum. You don't see the speed and the force that got them to that point where that's actually a power move. So you just standing there looking like a little, like you on a small bus, like,
right. Right. The Kamehameha is not working. Your Kamehameha is just come. It's not ha. You know what I'm saying? You ain't generating no force, no power.
Right.
As a matter of fact, I mean, so this one, see, this whole chapter once again focuses on finding that divine center. finding that center, which is key for us to live a healthy life for us. Because once again, that goes back to you finding your center as an individual. And then how does your center as that individual fit into the center of your family?
Can I tell you something?
Go ahead. And it expands all the way up, but go ahead.
Yeah. And in doing so, no matter how strong you cultivate your greatest strength, if you are not honest with yourself about your greatest vulnerability, there's no equilibrium. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I hear you. Anybody else out there? 614-556-4535. Join the conversation. But go ahead, I'm listening, bro.
Yeah. Like, we got to stay within our element. I was just thinking, I'm in a very, so for example, I'm creating these devices that need to be solid, strong, to be able to protect our community, right? Mm-hmm. So these devices, it's like I took a material and I treat it like every other material that I could manipulate. And what I realized is that this particular material is its strongest when you put it through its, basically, when you put it at a higher heat than you can put anything else on this machine. So the piece is that I can create anything with a regular material, regular filament is what they call it. Mm-hmm. You want me to make you a keychain, telephone case, whatever, bam, that's what. But this particular material is stronger than the rest because it can maintain the highest level of heat without reaching its melting point. And so with that, if you don't know your greatest vulnerability, you may never see yourself at your greatest. You may never see your greatest strength at its highest potential. And so I'm saying that you might be that material that's trying to avoid adversity, and that's why you're weak.
It's weak. So let's move to the next one. Chapter 2, the 16th proverb. The uncensored self has given in to outer force, said the knowledge holders.
Yeah.
That's
what I just said.
It sends worship in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Think about it. Hey, I'm going to surrender to a lie because it's harder to face the truth.
Wow. The uncensored self has given in to outer force. And you just said, I'm going to surrender to a lie because it's harder to face the truth. Damn. It sends, and I want y'all to listen to this one. It sends worship in the wrong direction.
Yeah, because we all gonna tell this lie together, all right? Say amen. Say amen.
Amen.
With y'all.
Amen. Amen.
Right.
It sends worship in the wrong directions. See, when you worship on something, you're focusing upon it. See, a lot of us don't understand that our jobs are subjects of worship. We do for our jobs what we should be doing for things that we hold in high regard. You worship something because you hold it in high regard. And in the worship, you receive something in return. So in a sense, your job is a place of worship.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, let's go all the way
now,
on that.
If you uncentered, you done given in to outer force. Now, many of us have been we have been beaten and forced into a position where Shaka say we will accept a lie because it's easier than accepting the truth. We have been forced. Now, the key piece about
hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
I wanna make it just so that we totally understand it. If you're in a medical profession, if you a doctor, you didn't have to get beaten up to live a lie because it's harder to face the truth. You are obligated. Or else you don't get your money. If you don't take that oath and you don't maintain that oath in your practice, then you ain't a part of our cult no more. And it's as simple as that. That's why there's annual recertification. You know? So that's what it is. Any profession where there's licensures, yeah, that's more than that's a practice, right?
Yes, it is.
Practicing something. That's why there's licenses that you have to get recertified every year, and it also becomes a part of your character. Because as a doctor, and you're like, "Hey, doctor, hey, I got cancer. This chemo, is it gonna work?"
Sure. It works on 85% of the patients we used it on.
Well, 85% of our survivors love it. Did you see? That's what I'm saying. It's just like that. It's just like that.
But it's not just restricted to the medical field either. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And it don't even require, in many cases, it don't even require, well, in some form or fashion, you take an oath at your job. Because if you look at some of the contracts that you have to sign in order to do some of these jobs, you be like, damn, did I just sell something very valuable?
I had to, you need 5 more signatures. Oh, just initials? Oh, that's cool there.
So the unseen itself has given in to outer force. Now, in Gye-Nyame journey, the definition we have for the self is the absolute, complete, and perfect qualities of a being that are not influenced by external circumstances. The unseen itself is influenced by outer forces, influenced by outer forces outside of your control, or at least you believe they're outside of your control. And in that, you end up sending worship in the wrong direction, which means that you're giving something attention that does not require or need your attention. Mm-hmm. You give attention to something that, in a sense, rather than empowering you, disempowers you.
Mm-hmm.
Worship is a very strong word. Worship is a very strong word, and we need to really realize that. Now, like I said, once again, call lines are open, 614-556-4535. Family, call in and share your wisdom. You never know who it might help. You might have a good argument. We might be able to tell a couple of jokes and have a good time. But bottom line is, we're going to be able to learn. Some of y'all out there are very wise, but you're hiding your wisdom up under a basket or something. You're hiding it. You're hiding your light. And I'm challenging you here on Gye-Nyame Journey to start letting your light shine. It's our time. It's always been our time, but now it's becoming more and more evident every day that we walk by. It's our time. I know what's happening around us, and I know a lot of y'all being disheartened by it, but it's happening right now for a reason, because it's shining the light and asking you the question, what you gonna do? Are you gonna continue sending worship in the wrong direction? Are you gonna stay uncentered? But go ahead, Sean.
You know, sometimes we focus so much on how our opposition deals with us that we don't even pay attention to our opposition's relationship with the rest of the world. I say this because I'm officially a maker. You know, I forge things, as Anubis would say. And this has been what I do. And so what I didn't realize, Hatem, is that there is a very powerful movement made of makers out here. And what I want the folks on the line to do is to just check them out. It's a young white dude. Right now, this whole ordeal has caused him to go into law school and to represent himself against the country, against the government. All right?
Mm-hmm.
But back in 2012, this maker put a YouTube video out of this device that he created called the Liberator. And the Liberator was a single shot 380 caliber gun that you could get one shot off with. And the government went crazy. And the state went after him. They went and closed his business down, the whole nine. And he's like, hold on, what crime did I commit? So you can't do that. You can't teach people how to make guns. He's like, hold on a second. I'm just sharing information. The same information that the library shares. It's just that I put it into a particular context so that they understand it better. So people can make guns. It's their own personal choice. It's not illegal to make it, right?
No, it shouldn't be. Not
It's not.
Not in the land of the gun. Shit, but go ahead.
It's not. And so the piece is that they destroyed his business because they didn't want him to exploit that loophole and let America know that that's how free you really are. And so what they did, they shut him down, and he wrote him a letter and said, listen, you are infringing upon my First Amendment right because all I'm doing is sharing information. So my freedom of speech is infringed upon. You know what they said to him?
So what?
We're not infringed. You know that his First Amendment rights are infringed upon. And what their response was back to him is that we didn't infringe upon your First Amendment right. We just augmented it a little bit. So what he did with that particular statement, we just augmented your rights. He said, okay, how about I augment this case to ebb in my favor and I sue you because you don't have the right to augment any of my rights. And so that's
hold
going
on. Hold on. So they did to him what he did for the gun.
Exactly.
He augmented. They augmented.
Mm-hmm.
But because they're outside force, they're trying to, you know what I'm saying? They're trying to, the unto self, they're trying to get him to give in to the outer force.
Oh man, this is already history, Hatem. And he came out miraculously with a team of motherfuckers who do nothing but customize and make these files for members who join their society to be able to exchange files and to be able to make these joints at home. And, you know, and that's basically what it is. You know, you're not saving, okay, you might save a buck or two here or there by doing what's going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the piece of the matter is that just the gratification that you can do that you can sit at home in your kitchen and make a gun that is fully operational so that when things go down, and right now, what I'm saying, Hatem, is that the materials that I'm using to do these little simple things or whatever, they're beyond the 3D printer right now. Once the government spoon-fed him what he could and could not do, he created another company. He said all y'all did was made it so that that company couldn't share free information. I wasn't selling it. I was just sharing free information. So he established another company for people to pay for a membership. And when people pay for a membership, they're actually contributing to his crowdfunding campaign to sue the government.
That's a beautiful system. It's a beautiful system.
It's beautiful. Now, because they was messing with him, and I'm not going to say that this wouldn't have happened if they wasn't messing with him, but to this day, if you can find a CNC, what do you call it? Put it like this: there's companies that you can send these files to, and they will make anything that you need them to make. Now, of course, when it comes to firearms, they can't send you that through the mail, so you got to go the P80 way. And with the P80, what I'm saying is that initially we're talking about just plastic. Now we're talking about any metal that you want to forge. All right. So if you want the blue steel situation, and you want that in any firearm that you want, just request, I want this 1911. No, I want this llama and this blue steel. And on the side, I want it to say Baba Shaka. I want that to come out the side of the slide so that when everybody see this, they know exactly whose it is. All right? You get all of those parts done just like that. The only thing that they're not going to do is mill a couple of holes. But here's the piece. This dude got so brilliant with it. He said, you know what? If you doing it like that and you contributing to my company like that, if you're a member, I will make this machine available to you so that when you buy it and take it home, no matter what part you buy from this other company, this machine is programmable to mill out in perfection the holes that need to be made in that for it to become fully operational.
All right.
That's enough on that. That's enough on that, because all I'm saying is that the system is already dead. Our fear is the only thing breathing life into it. The end of story.
Sending worship in the wrong direction is what you just illustrated. He wasn't sending worship. He stopped sending. He didn't agree with them because he could have just stopped. Sent worship their way. But he decided to center himself and not give in to the outer force, and started and put his focus, put his attention in a direction that was able to not only improve his life, but improve the lives of other people that were involved with his movement. I put that shit together so nice. I
appreciate that, man.
I got it. Hold on. I gotta get Cynthia. Cynthia though. She up here. Sister Cynthia's on. Oh, baby, she late. But call in line is 614-556-4535. All right, we got one more. Proper. We gonna read this one, and then I'm gonna get up out of here because I gotta get up early. I got to get up and do that torturous mile walk tomorrow until it's no longer torturous, and then I'm gonna have to torture myself with the run when I build up the endurance to be able to do that once again. At the center is the great timekeeper, where is also the power for judging and measuring, said the knowledge holders. Damn.
Hey, man, I love when everything come together. Man, everything at the end. Oh, man. Yeah. So, look. Can you read it again, Tim?
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
At the center is the great timekeeper, where is also the power for judging and measuring, said the knowledge holders.
Okay. What I say, though, I say everything righteous happens at what?
The right time.
Godspeed. Everything righteous happens at God's speed. There's your great timekeeper. Everything righteous happens at God's speed. So here I am, just 24 hours ago. I'm sitting here and I'm thinking to myself, and I just told you what I learned. With everything that I learned was within the past 48 hours. And everything that it's caused me to do is just more so encourage me to push towards something that I felt a little, I felt a little fearful about, because I didn't, not of man, but of myself, right? Because I know that I got a song that can change the world, and that is what I need to be spending my time on. But something told me I needed to be doing this. And so in doing so, everything righteous happens at God's speed. I wrote a whole plan for production to go on to Netflix, and it's only one key that's missing that will assure that that's going to go the way it's going to go, right? And so I'm over at Queen Fatima's shop across the street from me yesterday, and she introduces me to an old friend, brother named Ross, out of Dayton, Ohio. And so I'm talking to him. I'm sharing with him some of the projects I'm working on. I put some materials in his hand so he could see and feel and smell and touch the movement as it's happening, you know what I mean? And invited him across the street to taste some of this Red June, because I got a little bit brewed up now, and he's having a good time. And I gave him one of my sacred notes of time. And it just made him feel so good inside when he saw all those faces on the back of the bill. And I said, if you could pick 3 of them, you know what I do, is pick 3, who would they be? And other 3 was Dave Chappelle. He said Stevie Wonder. He said Stevie Wonder. Who else he say? It might have been, Eddie Murphy and Dave Chappelle. Stevie Wonder, Eddie Murphy, Dave Chappelle. And so he said, Dave, I said, man, I gotta, I started talking about how much Dave inspired me, right? Mm-hmm. And brother leaned over, he was like, do you know Dave? I was like, Dave who? He's like, Dave Chappelle. I was like, no, but I gotta find a way, because he's the missing link. He's the firing pin in this whole machine, right? Like I built this whole machine around one shot. And he said, hey, I thought you knew him the way that you talk. He said, but I know him. We talk the same way me and you talking right now. He said, we can make Yellow Springs happen. So that was a lot of reassurance. The brother came here for one day. We met, and he proposed to me to do the one thing that can really change this whole movement around, bringing one player that will bring so much influence into the conversation of an artist vanguard and where we are right now. And I'm so anxious to take all these conversations that might seem scatterbrained, but Hatem, to create an online accredited vocational curriculum that is not just culturally appropriate for us, but for all that wish to come out of this era as pioneers, right? So, and that all comes down to creating that lesson plan where we're talking about brewing the kombucha products. We're talking about the probiotic awareness. We're talking about the top five prints that a maker should be utilizing during this COVID scenario. And that's part of what I'm doing and documenting is right now, if you got a 3D printer, what's the top 10 things, the first top 10 prints that you need in your house? Are you printing silverware? Are you printing, you know what I mean? What is it that gets you through that you've created yourself? Once you get on that side of being a maker, like you already know how, Tim, like every time you go to the refrigerator and pop you a cold one, it's an extra layer of satisfaction knowing that you did.
Mine's ain't
Right?
usually in the refrigerator, my friend, but I know what you mean.
Yeah. Where you keep yours at? In the basement?
Yeah, man. Shit, I like my shit warm. I mean, unless I'm on, you know, every now and then I pop, as you say, pop a cold one. But shit, I like my ambrosia warm. But I had one that was cold one time, and the Lord have mercy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you. Because see, the thing is that for someone who doesn't drink it all the time, that's how you get them hooked.
Ooh.
You get them hooked with the refrigerator one.
Speaking of that, we about to get up off of here. But speaking of that, I do have that ambrosia that's available. It'll be available in, I say, by next Coogee. I'm letting this batch sit a little bit longer. I might not be ready till next Nia, because I'm letting it sit. I want it to breathe so that I can put it into some smaller bottles. So, you know, those people that's up around here that want to support the journey and also want to support some of your own probiotic health, you know what I'm saying? Hit a brother up. But Shock, you got any final words?
No, just you know, I hope that y'all do the right thing until the next time, because I like this side of life and where it's at right now. So, bam.
Okay. All right, family. I want to thank y'all for joining us. Go and think about that last one. You know, you can post up on the timeline what you think it means. Conversations don't have to stop here. We keep it going. And everybody that links on to it, you know, they're going to get to see the conversation. Make sure you like. Make sure you share. Make sure you go to gnj.media. Sign up. Go, you know what I'm saying? Sign up. Sign up for gnj.media. It's free. You know what I'm saying? The only thing, like I said, the only time I'm going to possibly start charging is when it comes time for the streaming. When I get the streaming piece up, you're going to be able to stream on there or stream to other sites as well. And Brother Hatem will be around to help you build up, you know, build it up in the way that you need to build it up. All right? But, hey, family, I'm about to get up out of here. It's been a pleasure. And I will see you in the morning. Or should I say, I will see you tomorrow. All right? If all goes well. All right, so family, we up. We out. And with that, I say peace. I'm out.
Peace.